Welcome to my channel, where we delve into real-life stories that send shivers down our spines. Tonight, I'll share a chilling tale about a seemingly ordinary person whose life turned into a nightmare when a phone call changed everything. As the story unfolds, remember, sometimes the scariest horrors come from the most mundane places. When I first moved into my new apartment, I was excited for a fresh start. The space felt cozy, albeit a bit old-fashioned. I spent the evening unpacking boxes, humming to myself, feeling completely at ease. But as night fell, an unsettling sensation crept in. Just as I was about to turn off the lights, my phone rang. It was a private number. My heart raced. I hesitated but decided to answer. As I lifted the receiver, a raspy voice whispered my name. It was a soft, chilling sound that sent a wave of goosebumps across my skin. Is this a prank? I wondered, trying to rationalize the fear gripping me. But the voice continued, detailing things only someone who truly knew me could know. My work schedule, my favorite coffee shop. Each word tightened the knot in my stomach. That first call felt like a nightmare, but I dismissed it as a prank and tried to shake it off. However, the calls persisted night after night, always at the same time. The voice became increasingly familiar, like an unwelcome guest lingering in the corner of my mind. One night, I decided I couldn't take it anymore. I had to confront whoever this was. So, I answered again, heart pounding, hoping for answers. Instead of a conversation, I was met with heavy breathing on the other end. The silence that followed was deafening, punctuated only by the sound of my own heartbeat echoing in my ears. I hung up, panic setting in. The next day, in a desperate attempt to find relief, I decided to stay at a friend's place for the weekend. But upon returning home, my heart sank. There, taped to my door, was a note that simply read, "I know where you've been." I felt like a character in a horror movie, my own reality spiraling into something unexplainable. I called the police, my voice shaking as I recounted my tale. They assured me it was likely just a prank, but I didn't feel reassured. Each creak of the floorboards at night felt like a reminder that I wasn't alone, that something dark was lurking just out of sight. The feeling of being watched wrapped around me like a suffocating blanket. Desperate for answers, I set up my phone to record my calls, hoping to capture anything unusual. That night, the phone rang again, the same unsettling sound slicing through the stillness of the room. I hesitated, then picked it up, ready to confront my tormentor. I could feel the tension in the air. It was as if the walls were holding their breath with me. The next day, I gathered the courage to listen to the recording. As I pressed play, my heart sank. Not only did I hear the caller's voice, but a low, haunting whisper echoed in the background. "I'm inside." My blood ran cold. What did it mean? I felt the room close in on me, the walls vibrating with a malevolent energy. I glanced around, suddenly aware of every shadow, every noise, as if they were alive. Terrified, I searched my apartment, convinced I would find someone hiding in the dark corners, but there was no one there. I tried to convince myself that I was overreacting, that my imagination was playing tricks on me. Yet, as I lay in bed that night with all the lights on, sleep never came. The whispers haunted me, a constant reminder that I was not safe in my own home. I could feel my sanity slipping away. After weeks of living in fear, I made the decision to move out. But even then, the calls didn't stop. I changed my number, thinking I'd finally escaped the nightmare. Yet, in the dead of night, sometimes I still hear that familiar rasp echoing in my mind. I'm still here. The horror of it all lingers, a chilling reminder that some stories don't end. They only pause. Thank you for watching, and stay safe out there. You never know who or what might be listening.